a series of short or long sounds, but it can also be used with short or long flashes of light. So you will be looking at the flashes of light from Sphero. You remember Sphero robot? And you'll be trying to determine what letters Sphero is trying to tell you with those flashes of light. So what you should do is make sure that you have access to our Morse Code decoder, which I have linked from my teacher site, but is also available online. So if you want to just Google Morse Code, this is usually the first thing that will pop up, okay? You'll also want some paper to write on and something to write with, okay? So there are hints throughout the video. I'm going to give you an example in just a couple moments here. And perhaps before you do this, you might want to go to the Khan Academy video that I have also linked on the page, just so you have a better idea of the history and how it works and why it was useful before you go ahead and dive in and try to decode the message that I have sent you. All right, so let's take a look at an example. First, I'm going to go ahead and get some things together. I'm going to get a piece of paper so that I can write some things down. I'm going to get something to write with. And then I'm going to go to my teacher page, that is Ms. W's teacher page, where there is a link to the Morse code sheet. You can either get it from my site or you can just go ahead and Google it and you should be able to find one pretty quickly. Now, I've given you hints throughout the video, namely how many letters are in each word. So the first thing I would do is on my paper, I would write down a space for each letter. So in this first hint, or this first example, my apologies, I have 3 letters. So I'm going to put down 3 spaces, 1 for each letter. And then I'm going to go ahead and view the video, or in my case, I'm going to get my robot and start the code. Now, as you're watching these lights flash, I want you to pay close attention to how long or how short those flashes happen. So as you're watching it, if it is a quick flash, I want you to be writing down a dot. And if it is a long flash, I want you to be writing down a dash. Okay? So let's go ahead and view the code, paying attention to the short or long flashes. And I think we will watch through it twice. Okay. All right, I've watched it once. I've paid close attention to whether the flashes are short or long, and now I'm going to go back and watch it again. And this time I'm going to write down underneath our spots a dot for a short flash or a dash for a long flash. So it's 2 long ones. Three short ones, short one, long, and long. Beautiful. So now I've documented that. If you need to go back and watch it a couple times, that's fine. Go back and watch it as many times as you need. But then I'm going to pull up my Morse code decoder, and I'm going to look for the dot and dash combinations that I've written down. So for my first letter, I've got 2 long dashes, 2 dashes, meaning 2 long flashes. So I'm going to look and see if I can't find that. Oh, yep, there it is. So I know my first letter is an M. My second one is 1, 2, 3 short flashes. So I'm looking for 3 dots. And whoops, and I'm going to see it over here with an S. So it's M, S.
Can anybody guess what this last one's gonna be? That's 1 dot and 2 dashes. So let's look for our 1 dot and 2 dashes. W. All right, so there's your example, Ms. W. And Ms. W looks like this in Morse code, or like this in Morse code on a Sphero.